Tell Twitter,
Alive.
no.
Imagine being alive.
Bruh. Alright, we're alive. Welcome everybody to chapter 2 of The Rising Sun.
Episode 2 as well.
Yes, indeed. Well, chapter episode, whatever, floats your boat, I guess.
Well, if you say chapter, that might be confused with season. Whereas
maybe.
Episode 2 is nice and concise.
Yeah. Alright. So,
Derailing!
does anyone want to recap what we did last time? Because we have a smaller party tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for various reasons. So I'm going to say that Will's character is off thinking because he has amnesia, you know. So he needs some time alone to consider his life, existential crisis, and all that. I'm going to say Pasta is off teaching his new buddy about things. What's his name? Fulmer Everbright, the Skitari Vanguard soldier who's now his buddy, so they'll go off and do something.
I was wondering where that guy was from.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do now that you're like in the med bay?
Well, I gather we had discussed the plan last time. Who can remember it to tell the lovely audience and Joker here who wasn't here last week?
I seem to remember you were going to either wait till the raid began or before it began and then go talk to some people in one of the outlying settlements or whatever. That was the gist of what I heard.
It kind of depends on what we wanted to get out of it. And the plan, I believe, was that we want to annex the planet. Then, therefore, we need some people alive. But we need to make sure that critical infrastructure has at least been disabled, but not destroyed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the plan is to let the Dark Eldar go in there, kill people and blow shit up, and then we go in there, having taken some of our prisoners with us and scooping up any casualties on the way, to go see. We got them. We're the good guys.
Heroes of the day.
Heroes of the day, like that one Nickelback song.
Okay.
Is it Nickelback? I think it's.
Maybe.
It's been a minute.
In short, we're gaslighting, and then we're gatekeeping.
So the plan is to start with an outlying settlement, like a farm, basically, as our fob, and then move in and secure the exterior, going just slowly enough that the Dark Eldar will have taken anything of value beforehand.
Yeah.
But they want at least, which we pre-agreed with them, because,
they've taken most of the people at least.
Chaos, so we can steal a planet.
Yeah. Alright.
Is this ethical? No.
Dude,
Matter?
I don't think anything in this campaign has been super ethical. Well,
I mean, we're space libertarians.
I would say this is more ethical.
The non-aggression principle.
I guess
it's a mostly peaceful transition of power.
I mean, to be fair, given how we operate, it's probably going to be better for the civilian population than it would be if the Imperium was still in power, depending on who they got in charge, because, a theocratic, authoritarian system, I mean, it works, yes, but only because they literally crush everyone in their path.
I think our main, the only people we really want to kill would be people who are, shall we say, a little zealous.
Particularly loyal PDF elements, yes.
Yeah, probably leadership.
Given that the population is about, 1,000 or so, is likely to be...
Do we have to kill them?
80, 50 guys at best, and that's before the Dark Eldar come in and...
Do we have to kill them? Can we just mind control them?
I mean, it's an option, but,
I think the preferable option is killing as few people as possible in this case.
Yeah, because we want to... Although we do need to kill some Dark Eldar, so we are going to have to borrow a few of your prisoners.
Oh yeah, true. They have the homunculi, so it's not much of an issue for them.
Yeah, we need to sort of make sure that...
Yeah, you could tag some of them for blue on blue, actually.
Well, it's more that we've got prisoners that are basically...
I mean, you can have my GIMP. I don't have much use of him anymore.
Well,
Wait.
it's
Now they
not
converted him to Slanesh.
not your gimp. We have other Dark Eldar prisoners that we just
Oh,
still got left with, and we don't really know what to do with them. So we're gonna let them die in glorious combat,
All right.
but we're gonna make sure they die in glorious combat.
Okay. Do you want all of them?
How many do we have?
5.
It's like 5. I think 3 is a solid number.
All right.
Which ones seem to be like the leaders of the group? Because I may want to keep
This
them.
one is the Blood Bride.
Okay, then she might
We
be.
want to
quite
keep
cool.
anyone that's actually going to be useful, obviously. We want to get rid of, like, the ones that are just sort of there because they're crap. Because I gather we mostly got given the ones of, hey, we don't like these guys, can we just give them to you? Wasn't it in exchange for weapons?
Also,
something weird
I
about
forget,
that.
it was 4 years ago when we last did
yeah,
this.
it's been a while.
It's been a
I
minute.
mean, one thing we can do if we want to ingratiate ourselves a bit more is just inform the other Dark Eldar where these guys are, so they can potentially scoop up the remains and have them become indentured servants.
Well, no, because they already gave them to us. I don't think
Ah,
they want
right.
them back.
Okay, I forgot
Yeah,
about
basically,
Yeah.
they gave you these guys. You'd captured these guys already. You asked them, "Do you want them back?" And they were like, "No, they're
Lol,
pussies because they got captured."
Gotcha.
Fuck them. Like, basically, do what you want with them.
It
It's
is the
basically
sovereign right of the individual to defend themselves, and if they can't, well, then they serve it.
yeah, essentially, it was basically the
think the whole-
Telvanni rule from Morrowind. All right, and who are basically ANCAT libertarian types, the Telvanni. Right. So, we've got Blood Bride, a witch, and 3 Calabite warriors.
So those 3 Calabite warriors.
I mean, you could keep
how
one
we
of
do
them and have Gren's Gimp as the third one.
No, I reckon we'll just send 2.
2.
Either they can have a volunteer or they can draw lots. I'm open to options, but 2 of them are definitely coming with us, and they are going to be in the first wave. They will get to have some degree of fun, and then we're going to shoot them in the back. They don't know that second bit.
Okie doke. Right, so you
We're
say
gonna
you're
tell
bringing... Yeah.
We're taking them on a raid, boys. They're gonna be in the front line. They're gonna be able to taste, smell the fear of their enemies, that kind of thing. And then we're gonna be standing behind them with very large guns.
We'll pick these 2. The other guy seems kind of more grizzled and buff because he carries the heavy weapons, so you might want him for potential follower.
We don't want to get rid of these guys for nothing.
Yeah.
But to be fair, these 2 guys' lives are gonna buy us a planet, and we don't even need to kill them. That's the thing.
Yeah,
only
we can just beat the shit out of
capture
them.
Yeah, capture them again. But it has to be a convincing capture. That's the thing.
Alright.
I've got an introduction in mind.
Yes. I'm gonna take you to the hangar bay. Unless you guys need to go to the armory and see Gage first for weapons or gear.
Is everyone content with the gear they currently have? Because I don't think we've picked up anything better since then.
Let's have a look at that later. Let's go to the hangar bay.
Yeah. I will say, out of game, you should be fine with what you have right now for this.
I hope so,
Yeah.
Stu, because I know what kind of heinous shit we're armed with.
I would be rather concerned.
Yeah.
I just have a whip.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why we're concerned.
It's honestly a good whip because it's like a fucking demon weapon.
Yeah, it happens to be alive.
Yeah. All right. Okie doke. You are here. I'm gonna presume. Do you want to take a shuttle or do you want to take a gunship?
What's the armament of the shuttle, or is it literally one of those like Aquila landers?
It's one of
that
those
have, like,
shitty
a
Aquila
holder?
landers, yeah.
We're landing in a non-hostile area. I think the best course of approach is we take a light gunship, because there's only a few of us and we're not taking back prisoners on this run. So I think what we want to do is go in, do it as a formal raid, make it look, make us look professional sort of thing. Have the ship leave, and then we can call it back if it's not going to be an excessively long flight time.
Alright.
I forget how good faster than light travel compares with ship to surface.
Cool.
Basically, we want to come in looking like Chads and leave also looking like Chads. We don't want to arrive in basically a taxi and then clown car our way out of it.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab something for Gren's character to come in with.
Oh, by the way, Ursula, I would suggest you maybe put on some robes. The people of the Imperium don't take too kindly to deviants.
I am aware. We are going to go with the plan where I am going to dress up as a tech priest with my very fancy equipment, and we will then proceed to make our interest in the area known. You shall be my associates. We shall have some. My lovely assistant Jane here will be one of my acolytes, and we shall generally have a nice time. We are an exploratory fleet. We are not particularly armed, but we are fortunate enough to have a few of the Emperor's Xeno hunters with us. You know, the Death Watch Marines. I think we can come to some arrangement if we have time with your armor, gentlemen. As I believe, well, we are only taking one of the Space Marines with us, but I think we have a spare set of armor, or you can potentially be persuaded to paint it black for the occasion. But you can keep your pauldron. We'll see if they notice.
Oh, don't worry, I have a costume in mind already.
Excellent, excellent. So, we shall go and get ready shortly, but I think we should probably prep the landing craft first, and make sure that all of our other associates are on board and ready. As it will not take long to stick a big set of red robes on over this, interesting form I have. I will have to make sure that my, mechadendrite is, well covered.
Bro.
Oh, Stu.
Yep.
Would you mind giving me an extra token which I can use for the incognito character token?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just duplicate it. Give me a minute.
This accent was a lot less of a awkwardness when we started this game.
Bro.
People who live in the United Kingdom, you will have seen a program most likely about 10-15 years ago called Brainiac Science Abuse. Who remembers that the doctor's assistant is the lovely Ursula? That was the original idea for this character.
Yep. Right. When you're ready, go through that door. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Harrison will probably have to show up at some point in this campaign. I'm not sure how, but I'll shoehorn him in. Right. Yep, just head on through when you're ready to get the ship sorted.
Okay, so we are taking a small gunship, yes?
Yep, it's...
I'm seeing Valkyries. Excellent. Now, is it a Valkyrie or is it a Vendetta? Just
It's
for
a Valkyrie.
administrative. Excellent. Can we have one with the, MERPs rather than the, what are they called?
The
It's the big hunter-killer missile. Sky Strike missiles?
Oh, do you want the one-shot missile or the rocket pod is what you're
The
saying?
rocket pods, the multiple rocket pods. Just because we can do a shock and awe, which is a bit more impressive than just going 2 big missiles into, like, a farmhouse or something.
Yeah. Yeah, those one-shot things are, like, supposed to be anti-tank, whereas the rocket pod is for, like, softer targets or some shit.
Well, to be
That's the
fair, I
idea.
think it's a, strength 5 AP4 missile pod, or a strength 8 AP3 single-shot missile.
Yeah, that's...
But imagine the rules have
something like
changed since vehicles got hit points back in 6th Ed.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
almost
it's been a
certainly.
while since I've played.
Right, let's see. Yep, just enter when you're ready, so...
So we've got the...
Quickly slip into something more comfortable.
Yeah, so we've got the ship picked out at least. We can start getting supplies prepped, and we should probably go and do the montage!
Right. Cool. As you walk through, you hear a clattering nearby a crate.
A barrel of something seems to clatter to and fro and kind of move on itself, kind of circling as it falls over, and out from the barrel falls a well-endowed woman.
All right.
That works as a descriptor, you know. Oh man. Are you-
With a bloody nose and a bunch of white powder on their face.
I wonder
Now, I'm
what that-
assuming this isn't the type of white powder that ladies would have on their face when they're going out to a fancy occasion, right?
Well, I guess you'd have to get up to check.
Yes, it depends on the occasion.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yes.
like, damn. Wait.
As the woman falls out, lays on her back and blinks a few times. She looks around and looks over to see the only person she recognizes and goes,
Oh, hi, Ursula.
Hello. Hello, it is Johanna. I was wondering when you would reappear. It has
yeah.
been not quite long enough.
I
The
missed you
two sides of
too.
the cat girl coin are returned. The world is back in harmony, or potentially at least balance.
I missed you too. Where are we? What are we doing? Are we destabilizing the Empire yet?
In a very small and niche fashion, yes.
Oh, can I come with?
Of course you can, why not? The more the merrier. You're going to subvert the planet. I'm sure Mr. Exodus here will be able to fill you in more.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, I'm in. Let's go. Like, right now.
Well, first we need to go and sort out some appropriate attire, as we are going to be posing as a Imperial exploration party working with a member of the Death Watch kill teams, you know, the Xeno hunters.
Oh, well.
And
Oh,
we are
well,
concerned there may be Xenos artifacts on this newly annexed world. And we want to make sure that we are safe and that our research teams and our colonists are in good order. We are
Oh.
definitely not using it as an excuse.
Oh, well, like, my outfit's is good, right?
she says, wearing a very obviously Celestia robe.
I feel it may need some work.
Yeah,
Perhaps a more sort of all-over red robe, and you can be one of my associates, along with Jane here, who shall be similarly attired. As I do not think we have enough equipment to deck her out as a Skitari on this occasion.
Nah.
Gage may be able
Can
to
I
help
be an
us.
ecclesiarch?
I feel that might be pushing things a little.
I always wanted to wear one of those funny hats.
Well, again, we can go and talk to Gage. Maybe he has some things that can help you out. But at least the minimum, we will have the appropriate gear to make me look like one of those Martian tech priests.
Awesome. Hey, like, who are you?
As he points to the Terminator.
Oh, just regular studies.
All right.
Oh, the name is Justinius Tyrtaeus of the Mentors chapter.
Can I call you
Yes,
Justin?
Make your acquaintance.
we are not yet deployed. You do not need to be under such deep cover. This is one of the party.
Oh yes, but I certainly get a chuckle out of it.
Well, as long as you're enjoying yourselves, that is the important part after all.
Cool.
Like with gun
Nice to
safety,
meet
the
you.
first thing is to have fun.
Nice to meet you. I'm like Johanna. And I hope we talk more. Otherwise, I'll forget you exist.
I like how
Be of your
Johanna's...
shape.
Sorry. I like how Yukana's a valley girl sounding now.
Mhm. She's gotten dumber.
That's why she has the fear trait.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the Valley Girl
All
accent.
fear the valley girl.
We have merely changed one difficult lady for another. What wonderful times. It's a shame that Dark Eldar fell out of the airlock some weeks back. Keeps happening.
Wasn't it like years ago?
Oh no, the other Eldar.
The other-
Oh, right.
It just keeps happening. That airlock, it's bad luck.
Cool. Like, should I bring my guys with me?
maybe if you have some that can be suitably kitted out for presenting as Imperial exploratory troops.
She puts a finger to her lower lips and thinks.
Maybe?
Well, we do not want to have our cover blown, as if the cover is blown, then, well, the whole
Why are we
the whole
doing
game
like
is up.
Why are we doing an undercover thing?
Yes, that is the purpose. We are going to
Awesome.
go down. We are
Okay,
pretending
cool.
to be a Indeptus Mechanicus research party, and since the world is being attacked by Dark Eldar, we must help these Imperial citizens. We must free them from the corrupt grip
Dark
of the,
Eldar? I'll bring Gimp then.
I am just going to repost this this artwork into the Imperial Records chat for the purposes of yes.
Oh, yeah.
How much of that blood is yours? So, I believe we are agreed upon the plan, or are we at least refreshed on what we agreed the plan was?
Sure.
So we know what to go and ask Mr. Gate from when we go to see him in a few minutes' time, yes?
Well,
I believe he is.
conveniently, he's already here.
Excellent, excellent.
Hi, Gage. Thank you for the
Yes,
drugs.
the anal assault pack.
Yes. Only $4.99.
Thank you for the drugs last week.
You're
I
welcome
think
there,
I've been
honey.
out since.
Let's see. You folks need some disguises, yeah?
Yes, the basic red robes of the Mechanicus should suffice for myself and my assistant here, unless you have anything more suitable for the Adeptus Mechanicus look.
I got a few old insignias, cog symbols, some really old credentials that might fool, a layman, but nothing too fancy. But I've got some stuff that could work at a glance.
I feel my Omnisayer axe will be enough for most of the uninitiated.
Oh, Gage, would you happen to have a forgery kit of sorts?
Let me have a look. Where's this? I'll make a roll test.
Yeah, can I get one too?
Yes, sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, no worries. I got two. He hands you both some forgery kits that he has in his boxes.
Excellent.
Take good care of it.
Awesome.
Now, here'll be a machine gun. Ho ho ho. I do fear, gentlemen, that I will have to be slightly less armed on this mission, as it will look somewhat suspect if the tech priest is carrying around. Let me just briefly check my armory. I think the M34 autocannon will have to stay at home, as will probably the shot cannon. I believe my hotshot lasagna, as it is still called, will probably be suitable.
Well, I'll let you decide where to take him with you.
I shall. Jane, you will have to fill in for me. I am unable to take her with me this time. You will have to do the job of carrying the big gun.
All right. Yep.
She's really upset about this.
Once again, Jane is sworn to carry your bird.
Jane has her own one of these, because remember, I decided to be a problem. The question is, do we get Jane to take the M34 autocannon or the M41 multi-laser?
Can she carry both? That's the question.
You might be wondering.
No,
does
she
Johanna,
can't.
Does Johanna know how to use a forgery kit? No.
Oh man.
The physical bulk is more than you can carry.
The question is, are we more likely to run into an armored target or a soft target? I think.
Well, a
soft target
multi-laser is probably the best middle ground then.
Yeah, precisely.
Especially as it's no ammo requirement, because it's batteries.
Yeah,
So
multi-laser.
I think going las guns for this mission, where viable, is probably advisable.
Mhm.
Well, knowing that we're going undercover, Johanna looks at her freaky fucking whip and goes,
So, live there? You're gonna have to, like, hide.
at which point the whip just fucking wraps itself around her body.
Ah.
Now, please remember as well, Miss Johanna. Please do not take off the mask. You're going to have to wear a hood. We do not want to have problems.
I've got more control of it now, I think.
That was not my concern. It is more that your visage may cause problems. Like ones we cannot explain without having to use excessive violence, which somewhat spoils our plans of being the heroes of the day.
Okay, fine.
Well, if anything, Imperial nobles do like being a bit extravagant.
Yeah.
I was a noble at some point. I could do that.
You can always say she's the daughter of some rogue trader or something.
That'd actually be a very good cover, honestly.
If you want to come up with your own covers, that is fine, but please bear in mind that we are an Adeptus Mechanicus research party, because I cannot hide. I cannot hide these horns, I cannot hide the tail, I cannot hide the fur. I have to wear the robes.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I can just, I mean, if I'm gonna be, like, a noble, then I can just say that, like, you all belong to my dad, who's a rogue trader. And that we're here to check things out on behalf of someone, right?
That, it is...
You do have a
it's
ship,
pushing it.
so...
We do have a spaceship, and we have a rogue trader who will be, assisting us in this venture later.
Exactly.
But now, we need it to be very clear that we are an Imperial rescue party. Because we are here to rescue Imperial citizens.
Okay, you can be leader then.
I can be the leader if required, but again, I shall be wearing the big robes. I cannot carry the big guns as a result, but I shall have my Omniseer axe, so I can protect most of you to some degree, but I do not have any range capacity beyond the lasgun.
Why do I not have control over my token? That's
Oh
weird.
shit. Let's have a look.
Uh-oh.
What's going on with that? Can be edited and controlled by Joker. I'll delete it and add it again.
Oh no, Johanna has disappeared!
Oh no, she's here again.
Reappeared over there!
I still can't use it.
What
Let me
the
try
fuck?
putting down my own. I can use that one.
Okay, nice. There you go. What the fuck?
The warp did some fuckery and I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, Roll20 has done stuff like that sometimes. So. Alright, yeah, you get the ship prepped and ready to go. You get your various disguises and gears on.
Sure.
Gage wishes you good luck. When do you want to start, like, going down? As soon as the raid starts or before it?
It is best for optics purposes that we arrive shortly after the raid has. Or we are already planet side, but we have some distance to cover, so that we can, well, it would be unfortunate if we are there as a rescue party before there is a need for a rescue.
Yes.
So I
we're
think
not
we
even
will have
gonna...
to communicate with our allies, so that we know that they have begun the party, and then we will we have filled them in on our basic intentions, and we say that we will get there slowly, but we will get there. So any stragglers, well, we may have to come to blows, but it will be nothing personal. It will be merely business.
All right.
So we're not even gonna join in on the action? Oh,
Oh, we are joining in on the action, but later. And if we get any problems, well, the action will come to us.
okay.
I believe they call it being fashionably late to the party.
Yes.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Emphasis on the fash.
Okay, I'm just gonna move all your things here. Yoink. And yeah, if you're all happy, you can get in the thing and take off. And go
Right,
to the
well.
planet.
We shall rebrief our two assistants with us on the way down.
Yep.
Now, Jill,
Johanna does the incredible disguise of she covers the chaos symbols.
Awesome.
with what? Concealer?
Oh, another dress.
It surprises me that a dress can cover you. It is unexpected of your character.
All right. After a fairly uneventful... Oh, I should have mentioned who's driving the thing.
Johanna's going to use the amazing cover of. I tagged along with these people.
Amazing. Like,
Excellent. I'm pretty sure I used to have skills in navigate, or navigate servers.
only have
Apparently, I
navigate.
don't. So I
you
have,
need operate aeronautica.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay,
I don't have any navigate or operate skills.
If none of you
I
have
my
it,
character.
I will literally do the MGS5 thing and just have a NPC pilot that'll do it for you.
I think we're going to need an NPC pilot.
This is pretty quiet on station at LC. Alright.
I wonder if I should use the Addictrix talent to turn the pilot into a minion through addiction.
Bro.
Wait until we get back.
Sure.
I do not want to have to try and fly this myself.
Don't worry, he can fly high. That's how all the best pilots ever made.
Look, that is not what that saying means.
No. Alright, let's, fuck it, I'll have to get P-Quad to Samar at some point. I'm gonna do that. Right. Okay, after a fairly uneventful journey, your pilot sets you down, and you start to disembark into this lovely little jungle. I'm gonna change the music, so... Give me a
We
minute.
step out of the thing, and immediately Johanna goes, "It's hot."
Of course it is. Alright.
I am just hoping the humidity will not get to my fur. That would be embarrassing.
Mm.
I'm gonna sweat through my clothes. Good thing I brought change.
Let's see. Skip.
The fact that you have a change of clothes very much reassures me.
Does this bot skip?
Oh
Oh no, it's because there's a bunch queued. Oh,
I queued up one more because I didn't realize you'd be doing this.
yeah, hold on. Skip more. There we go. Oh, perfect. Oof. That's way louder. Alright. That's fine. Alright, yep, you're in the mighty jungle where lions may sleep tonight. Or not. We'll see.
I
Right.
hope it's in the lions.
So, you receive a confirmation from your allies that the raid is commencing and that the first target has been neutralized. The communications little outpost outside the main settlement. And they just say, you know, feed us any. Just call us if you need a status update on what we're doing. So.
Excellent. We will presumably be using the long-range relays from the ship rather than overlanding.
Okie doke. So where do you want to go? To one of the farms or the main settlement area?
We should go to one of the farms first and check that everything is okay.
Nice.
And we may send in our two very brave warriors of the Drukari to check them out first. This is a terrible time to be getting a phone call.
Nice. I was gonna say, while Skog's doing that, do you guys want to just go on foot, or do you want to have a car brought down?
I think.
Can
we
anyone
could-
else drive?
Yes.
Good.
I think you all know most of you know how to drive a car, at least, or a tank.
I don't.
But
we
none
could
of you really know how
improvise.
to do aircraft, as far as I know, is the main thing.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll just say you walked for now, so
This seems reasonable.
you don't need the pilot.
I'm going to ask the space marine whether or not I can ride on his shoulders.
We need to get the spray bottle.
If the walking gets too bad, very well, but don't rely on it too much, please. Find it a bit well, undignifying.
Okay, fine.
All right.
She takes a few steps. She takes a few steps.
I don't want to walk anymore. Can I ride on your shoulder?
Okie doke. After about a half hour, an hour, let's. I think there are rules for fast traveling, but fuck it, we'll worry about that another time.
Montage.
Yeah, just you walk there for about an hour or so. Eventually, you go through the jungle and you see an area where the jungle has been cleared a little bit, and you start to see the outline of domed buildings that looks like civilization is here. And you see in the distance figures walking about, just kind of doing day-to-day stuff. Mostly, they seem unalerted for now. How would you like to proceed?
So I think this will do nicely. Gentlemen, your prey awaits you.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll stealth and just crouch down next to some foliage.
I'm going to message to our intercom. Mr. Exodus, could you please start a 5-minute timer? That might be too long, actually. I'll leave it to your discretion.
Alright.
Johanna goes over and studies this tree.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you give the warriors weapons?
Yeah.
Alright, you give them
Okay,
sponsor
now-
weapons. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're kitted out as Dark Eldar, otherwise the plan doesn't work.
Okay, yeah, they start slowly creeping forward.
Stu, do I get any bonuses to use stealth?
For stealth. Do you have a camo cloak?
I do have a chameleon cloak.
I believe
do have
that's
that.
plus 30 or 20, so one of the two.
Alright,
I think it's plus whatever. I mean,
That's a small amount.
yes. Oh, I'm gonna take this out of dark mode because it's fucking up the rolls for me.
Yeah, it can be a bit difficult to see with
Yeah,
this.
I know.
Not every game has been optimized for dark mode yet.
Mm-hmm. Aha, now I can see. That's lovely. Okay.
Yeah, I think Roll20 is about the only thing I use light mode for.
Yeah, I do like the new UI though. It's pretty cool. I'm using that. So. Right. Okay, so they creep forward. Let's do a stealth test on them. Where are they? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Fucking ninjas. Alright.
I will do an awareness test to keep track of them.
Yeah. Plus 10. Or whatever bonuses you have, because you have, like, a bunch, I think. So.
I will also use awareness, and I'll be checking my specs.
Mhm.
Plus 10, plus whatever other bonuses I might have.
Yep.
Okay. How was it my 1 power worked? How many bonuses did you get for unnatural perception, if any?
You don't get any additional bonuses, but it gives you extra degrees of success when you pass.
Ah, yes, that was it.
Yep.
Like my unnatural strength.
Alright. Yeah. Both
Okay,
Johanna
so
and Exodus, you see the Eldar creep forward very expertly, as you would expect.
Alright, so I have gained 10 degrees of success.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Johanna, as you look further in, you can spot the guards that are on station nearby. They all just seem to be chatting and having a smoke and a pancake, you know, as you do. Yeah. And just chatting about shit. They mostly seem very oblivious as the Kabalite warriors get very close by. However, as they get closer, one of them turns around very sharply and starts lifting up his gun. So one of them did actually clock the Eldar and starts firing. But as he starts firing, the two Kabalite warriors also begin opening fire on full auto with their splitter guns. Alright, let's do some 40k rules.
It's about
Awesome.
to get fucky, yo.
Awesome.
Okay. Man.
Oh shit, you using the tabletop rules.
Yes, for this.
Nice.
Okay, the...
Should
Actually, they get 2 shots, don't they, with thingies?
I believe they're assault 2, yeah.
Alright. In that case, 2 hits. Okay, 1 wound. Let's do an armor save. Alright. The first guy gets shredded by splinter rifles, but the others are actually surprisingly unhurt. And they begin to return fire. So it's 1, 2, 3.
How far away am
Calibi Wars of 5 up arm, right?
Think so, yeah.
Should I do this? Should I do this by squares and assume each square is a meter?
Yes. I think I didn't convert the table properly is the issue, so... Let me, I can change that now, actually. Yeah, it's in feet. Give me a minute. Okay, it should work now.
8 foot squares, or?
Yep, there you go. Okay, this guardsman who was quicker on the ball than the rest of them absolutely ventilates that Dark Eldar warrior with his last gun. Blowing his head off.
Can I move a little closer and use a and try to use the psychic power?
Yes.
Cool. I will use compel
Okay, on what target?
the Eldar,
Okay, yeah.
as I will tell him to trip.
You tell him to what?
To trip.
To trip, okay.
What context, given it's you? Talking
Are you
like
attempting
falling
to
over,
prevent
or-
it from getting shot in the head?
Yeah, falling over.
Okay.
Alright, yep. Cast a fetid, unfed, push, whatever you want to do.
I just need to remember the bonuses.
You
Let's see.
believe it's
So-
+5 for every
be-
psi rating you use.
Yeah.
And I think you
It's
have a psi focus
currently-
as well, which is another +10.
I'll do it at 3.
Yep.
25 modifier? Yeah. Sure.
Ooh,
That should be 3 PR,
nice.
because I'm sustaining 2 powers right now.
Awesome. I think he
So
has to
he
make a
has-
willpower, I believe, to resist.
Yes, if the command is potentially suicidal, he gets +20.
Okay. He's not
Or-
suicidal, but he absolutely fails that, so yeah, you succeed.
As he will spend his action falling over.
I've fallen. Can't get up.
To everyone else, it would probably look like he tripped.
Bruh.
This isn't exactly on the plan, but you know, we'll see how it goes.
Wasn't it? Well, I mean, the point was to, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can sweep in at any time and be like, we caught those Dark Eldar bastards or something.
Yeah, I was more anticipating that we'd, you know, let them do a bit more damage and then come in and save the day, rather than, you know,
It's only
make
2.
them. Well, if we're hindering them before they know we're here, we can't really look heroic for stuff they don't know we've
You could
done.
take a shot at him while he's on the floor and they'll be like, whoa, someone killed him. Oh.
I mean,
That could sell it.
a shot out of the woods, maybe?
Yeah, like, Han could probably kill him.
Han, do you want to have a go at killing him?
I mean, we can keep one of them alive. I could just shoot the corpse of the other one as he's being hit by the guardsman.
He's currently on the ground, so he's probably gonna die.
It's, yeah, whatever works.
Actually, no. I'll kill the survivor, so it's more
It seems more
So there's
dramatic
no-
if you do it that way.
Yeah, and there's no issues of like, oh guys, you're betraying me. Huh? Can't believe it.
I can't believe you've done that.
Can't believe you've done this.
Never should have come here.
Alright. Could I try and take a shot then?
Yes, with all your modifiers. There is a -10 because he's prone.
Actually makes him an easier target because he doesn't get a dex save.
So the way it works
I can use my bolt
is
pistol.
prone targets are harder to hit with shooting, but they're easier to hit with melee.
I mean, surely that's sort of. I mean, it depends how big your melee. If you've got a knife, a prone target's harder to hit. But
Yeah.
if you've got like a big two-handed thing, or a gun.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take a shot.
Ooh, a bolt pistol from this range, nice. Alright,
Yes.
yeah, roll damage.
Pew pew.
Destroyed and wrecked.
Okay then.
Yeah.
His head and most of his torso is gone.
You're not using Bane Strike rounds at the minute, are you, Hannah?
No, I got a different bolter
yeah.
through acquisitions.
Mhm.
Wasn't exactly sure how the Bane Strike rounds would interact with that, so currently I've not got them equipped. So we'll have to probably figure out how that would
Yeah,
work.
I think the way I did it was they're the same as the Kraken bolts, the same rules, but they give felling 4 was the way I think I ruled them.
I believe so.
Because the idea is they're anti-marine rounds, so
Alright, I'll make a note of that.
yeah. So Kraken rounds felling, essentially.
What was the name of those rounds again? Hellstrike rounds?
Bane strike
Oh,
rounds.
okay.
Specifically, the Alpha Legion invented them, I believe, so you would know how to
Someone else.
construct them, so...
About to get ventilated.
Probably he cast these.
Okay, I'll end the turn, I guess. The guardsmen kind of look around and cautiously start moving through the trees as they saw a gunshot come out of nowhere. So, do you guys?
At
I'll,
this point, Johanna has
stand up.
wandered back to the tree.
All right.
We shall advance forward.
I'll stand up and like do a thingy with my power armor where it just makes a lot more noise.
Yes.
So like the whirring of gears is audible as I
Okay.
like thud.
They
my way
move
over.
forward
I
a
just
bit and start to point their guns at the approaching figure, but as they see a magnificent Astartes in gleaming power armor, they kind of slowly lower their rifles and like, "Oh my god, Astartes, we've been saved," or some shit.
I shall
Yes.
also raise my Magos power axe in their general direction and go, "Greetings, gentlemen! It seems the day is more exciting than we anticipated."
Oh, what's this?
Right. They're just like, "Hail to you, sir," and sir. They don't know your gender.
Magos, hello. I am the tech priest of the Omnisire, as I'm sure you can tell by my garb. I am Overseer Ursula. You may refer to me how you wish. I am honestly not too bothered by the formalities on this occasion. We had come here to study your lovely planet's infrastructure and see if there were any ruins in the jungle, and it just so happens we were in time for the to help dispatch those troublesome Drugaris that have turned up.
Hi.
Tell me, gentlemen, do you have a radio here where we could contact your home base and let them know that there are Dark Eldar on the planet? As I'm sure they will want to know.
Yeah, right away, Magos. We'll get right on that. Follow me.
Excellent, excellent. I always like to see comms arrays. They are all slightly different.
Yeah, I'll just reveal the whole map in a minute, actually.
This seems convenient, yes.
Oh shit.
Well, look.
Everything is around.
Yes.
It must be very hard to get carpets or fit wooden floorings.
Indeed, Magos. These are temporary accommodations while we set up more permanent residence for the colony, so...
It beats the normal shipping containers I have seen. You seem to be living quite the life of luxury out here, guardsman.
Well, we've been blessed by the Mechanicum. They've provided a couple of experts who've helped us establish a colony, and they brought some wondrous items from
Excellent,
the machine
excellent.
gun.
I shall look forward to meeting my associates later. I had not considered.
And, blessings to you, sir. I didn't know there would be an Astartes among your party. This is quite the revelation.
Well, we were in the search for ancient Xenos ruins, and we thought it safety conscious to bring. Well, he happened to be in the area as part of the Death Watch, so we thought, he might want to tag along. He is a very learned man.
Wonderful.
I'm sure
Truly
you
the
will.
Emperor's blessed us this day, despite our misfortune of Eldar attacking. Alright.
You did not take any casualties, did you, gentlemen? I am
We
afraid
lost
we were here
one,
on
sadly. Bob there, he took her round to the face. Not much we did for him.
At least it is outright. I was going to say, I am also trained in the arts of healing of the humans as well as the machines.
Wonderful.
Say,
wonderful.
I am a bit of a maverick, I'm afraid.
Gren, are you dressed as an ecclesiarch or a noble lady?
I'm dressed as a noble lady.
Alright, yeah, they also bow to you, and they're like, pardon me, we didn't expect nobility to visit our humble colony, my good lady. So.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about me. Like, I'm just tagging along with these guys, because my dad knows them.
I see, ma'am, of course, well, yeah.
Immediate deceive check, or they just believe me?
No, they just believe you at this point. They're so fucking shocked at what the fuck just happened. So they're kind of just going along with it pretty readily.
Starstruck.
Yes.
She turns around and says,
I'm the one who should be honored. Like it's not every day I get the chance to meet some strapping guardsmen.
and she winks.
And she's just like, oh, thank you, ma'am. That's quite complimentary. Alright. We should carry on with our business for now. the woman kind of looks... actually, do you want to charm the lady as well?
Yes, I'm going to charm the lady.
Charm the lady and see how this goes.
You want me to roll charm?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. What
Just
were
a
all my
neutral
boosts?
one. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, that's not gonna go.
Well, first of all, she can... she can... Nah, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna roll charm.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if I have any bonuses to it. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Is it one of the rewards that gives you a buff?
Nah. Surprisingly no.
No.
I just have a natural fellowship.
Yes, which will give you more degrees of success, so...
If I succeed. So, let's go.
Bruh!
I'll use a fate.
Yeah, you may as well.
Or, I'll use some infamy, was that it?
Yeah, they're the same thing, basically. Just call them what you will.
I used an infamy bonus, was that it?
Yes. Whatever your bonus is how many points of fate you have.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
6
nice.
points? What the fuck?
Yeah, you all have loads of fate points in this game as
What
well.
the fuck?
Forgot about that.
Yeah. That's the other thing about Chaos games. You can just have loads of fate points.
There you go.
That's what the Path of Glory does for you, yeah, that's one of the
Yeah,
positives.
so 8 degrees of success.
Okay, the woman gives you a nice smile instead of, chiding the guy, as would normally happen in these situations. So yeah. They'll lead you on.
She is very unnaturally charming.
Yeah, they're both just enthralled by you, pretty much, at this point.
And because I'm a noble, they don't question why the mask, man.
No, it's just part of your fashion, bro.
Yes, exactly.
Always the center of attention. Anyway, gentlemen, we were talking about a comms relay. We would like to let your base camp know urgently that there are Drukari on the planet.
Yes, absolutely. They take you over here, Skunk. They have a little radio set up there. I haven't got an asset for it right now, but I'm sure
That's
you can
fine. I'm
pretend.
sure we can manage. Is the comms relay working by any chance, or is it not working?
It's a good question.
Yeah, because the central communications, they get taken out.
Precisely.
Urban effects
So I'm
them.
hoping the comms relay won't work, so we can go, oh no, something is wrong. Would you like to go come with us, gentlemen? We can go and check it out.
He goes on the headset for a bit and constantly, he tries to get a response from the signal through or whatever, but nothing comes back, and there's just a lot of static and stuff. And he's like, "That's strange. There's no one picking up on the line. There's too much interference." Magos, would you do us the honors of checking this unit to make sure there's no worries with the machine spirits?
Of course, gentlemen, of course. I shall, I think I've got the finger, not finger guns. What's the word I'm thinking of? the finger mechadendrites.
Yes, the utility ones. Yeah. You have a utility mechadendrite and a combi tool, so I think you get like plus 20.
I think the utility mechadendrite's the tail, so I'm pretty sure I got the finger ones. I can't remember though.
Finger ones. Well, either way, you're getting, I think, like a
There you
plus
go,
20.
Mechanicus implants. I'm pretty sure it was that one. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna caress the radio and see it, make sure it's all working properly. I'm assuming it will. Any modifier to the test?
I'll say plus 30 for your gear and the circumstances.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah, you test it for a couple of minutes, take it apart, look at the mechanisms and the wiring, and you conclude, yeah, it's in pretty good order, so...
I'm afraid, gentlemen, that your radio is fine, but this implies that other things are not. Could I get, well, how many of you is your, stationing here?
Well, how many guys are here?
Yes, how many is your unit?
There was just 4 of us, and now Bob's dead, so it's just 3.
Well, I think in case any more of them come back to protect the facility, at least 2 of you should remain, but would one of you like to come with us? Just to act as a representative, obviously. You know everyone here, we do not, but we can offer some assistance, as it seems either the comms relay is down for some reason, or something worse may have happened. And either way, we should probably investigate this quite quickly.
Yep. This one will get in the car and is like, hop in, Fuzz, when you're ready, so you can all...
Yes, you will. I believe the young lady shall probably take a shotgun and we shall sit in the back.
Worry not, guardsman. I shall go on foot.
Alright, yes.
I think, yeah, you'll probably be a bit heavy for the pickup.
Yeah, probably cause a bit of an
It
indentation.
might fuck up the suspension, yeah. Like,
Exactly.
It's
All right.
not really fat boys.
While we're driving, I'm going to do my best to essentially seduce the driver.
Awesome.
You know there's a back window on this pickup, right?
I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm seducing him, not sucking him off. Shut up.
Fucking hell.
I like to check. I've met your character before.
I'll remind you that at some point last time she made a promise that she wouldn't do any of that stuff in front of all of you.
I mean, technically you're to the side of us at the moment, so...
I mean that's true. You can tell her that.
No, we're not going to start playing the technicality.
Alright.
In
Red,
character.
as you drive
Yes.
through the jungle, make a charm test if you want to chat to the driver and seduce
Yes.
him, if you will.
I will seduce him, and I will while doing so try to subtly give him some anti-imperial sentiment.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we won't wait to subvert the planet until after we have captured it.
It's the seed of doubt, though. It'll be fine.
Just some very soft remarks.
Fine.
As long as that is the only seed you're partaking of.
Should be fine. Again with this.
Bro, what the hell?
She has a
Someone is off their game today.
Fate point, I guess.
apparently. I guess they'll use another fake point. There you go.
Yep, that's enough. He actually stays quite professional throughout most of the drive. Like he smiles and is like compliments you, but he isn't too enthralled until you figure out, what he values and what he likes. You kind of feed into his ego a bit, and he starts to come along more to your line of thinking.
Starts talking about like well that she understands he doesn't want to die, but what about his family?
Yeah,
Has he even
stuff like
heard,
that.
has he even heard about them? Has he even heard from them since he became a guard?
Turns out he's actually a massive Blood Bowl fan.
Yes.
Mhm.
You also
As she-
you kind of butter him up by saying what Chad like soldier he is killing that Dark Eldar and all that stuff. 'Cause he's the one who shot him, so
Of course.
yeah. So they use that as well.
And
convince-
Johanna will say what an incredible fan she is of the god, and how sad she thinks it is how badly the Imperium treats them.
Indeed. It's just- he just kind of starts to complain about, how rough it is, like being in the guard and how they barely get any pay, the food shit, and all the usual things
Yeah.
soldiers complain about.
She does the woman thing of "Don't worry, hubby, I'm here for you."
Yeah. But yeah, he graciously opens the door for you and helps you out of the fucking car.
Why, thank you.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the tech marines are just jumping off the back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, as you reach the, what do you call it? The main area, you start to hear a lot of gunfire and shouting. And your man here starts to kind of get his weapon ready and seems a bit more on edge now and jumpy. He kind of starts to walk through towards the jungle.
Johanna will take advantage of that and stick with him and say,
Why, how frightening. Please protect me.
Don't worry, ma'am, I'll watch out for you.
yeah.
Just give me I'm sorry, I'm just clamping something up because I didn't expect us to get hit quite so quickly.
That's fine.
Right, I just need to roll a, what's your kind of a cool check?
A
Or
cool
Jane?
check. Willpower
Guess
is
it would be a charm or it would be a willpower?
want to stay cool under pressure.
No, to avoid making like audible gagging sounds and like tending to throw up.
Deceive, willpower.
I go with a fellowship test.
Okay, yeah. You start
Jane does
choking a
not
bit.
manage to hide her disdain and is.
Yeah, you get a bit of vial stuck in your throat and you start coughing a bit and your it gets worse and worse as you start coughing and your mask is, getting in the way of that and everything. It's a little distracting.
Yeah.
You get a tiny buzz in the comm unit in your ear, Skog.
Yep.
Subtly saying the Drukhari are telling you that they're commencing their assault on the main base. Be advised.
I thought they had begun that earlier. This is suboptimal.
Mm-hmm.
Uh.
I mean, you can
Right.
wait around until they're done.
No, this is just not the plan as the plan was planned. Oh well, that whole no plan survives contact with the enemy.
Mhm.
Or your own team. So, is there a map that we can see, or is it just a black screen at the moment?
If you look in the right-hand corner, you can see.
Bottom right corner, yeah, there we go, sorry. Yeah. Right, I'm going to say, gentlemen, that we need to try and secure the nearest gate, as I'm assuming there is going to be a wall around this settlement. And we want to start by securing a gate so we have a foothold. And we will go from there. So, I shall lead the charge!
Okie doke.
I'm wearing all my armor and everything underneath. I'm just wearing the robes over the top.
I too am wearing armor. Technically, Johanna's clothing is a mesh cloak.
Yep.
Alright, so, I will ask the guardsman if he can direct us towards the nearest defensible structure so we can get a toehold.
Sure.
Because if we can hear gunfire, we want to make sure we've got a safe place to back up to so we aren't just running off into the woods.
Give
Because
me a
there will
moment.
presumably be more of his comrades around the area, and if we can secure a strong point, we can fend off this presumably Dark Eldar incursion.
Mm-hmm. I'm just sorting out a few things.
Yeah, no worries. I am not doing the voice at the moment because I'm doing mostly out of character discursions
I'll
and try not to
also-
glue myself to something that I'm currently putting together.
I'll also have Exodus check the specs, which reaches out to 1 mile.
Nice.
I probably should have thought to bring one of those, shouldn't I? I've probably got one, honestly. I'm just forgetting.
It's basically just trying to figure out where the Dark Elder are, where the Guardsmen are, etc.
Yep. You both kind of start moving forwards, and you take your binoculars out, and you start to see a bit more of the jungle. And on the left, you start to spot some Eldar warriors fighting and firing weapons. One of them appears to be dead over there. And you also start to see what looks like the beginnings of a rudimentary fortification.
Right. Is it just basically a lightly armored civilian vehicle we've got with us?
Yeah, basically just a
Alright.
Toyota Hilux, yeah.
Cool, right. Gonna quickly check what Anne's character is currently called, because... Justinius! What do you report? Elder class.
Multiple signatures up ahead,
Excellent.
including Dark Elder. Signs of rudimentary fortification.
Gentlemen, I think as we are driving as we have a PDF member with us, we should proceed up to their encampment and then disembark, so we are not mistaken for hostiles, as I do not imagine they will be too concerned as to what they are seeing coming out of the woods. They will just shoot it, unless it looks friendly.
Okie doke. You could take your vehicle and do like a long loop round and come around like the side, so you're not facing the gunfire and stuff. That might work.
We can find a sideline that will be less likely to get lit up.
Yep.
Even if it does take us a little bit longer to get there, just so that we can avoid fighting the Dark Eldar too much ourselves, but we can come in and help mop up the leftovers.
Sure.
Oh,
I do not tell this directly to our driver, of course, but that is
Well,
the,
you all have
the official
internal
plan.
comm beads.
Stu,
Yes.
could I have taken one of the Dark Eldar corpses with?
Sure. If you
We
really
don't need to
want
because
to.
we've got our guy with us to confirm.
Oh, don't worry. This is just to look cool. Purely for that.
Alright, yeah, you can grab a corpse. Give me
I'll try and like stealth my way over to the battle line.
There you
Okay,
Okay.
so we're just going to go in, or
go. Well, you can take the car. I'm guessing Han's going to go in by foot.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can all
Alright.
bundle up into the car.
I guess.
so we will go back in the car and
I guess.
have
Johan.
proceed on foot.
I guess Johanna will do a we'll do an awareness check for a moment,
Sure. Yep.
just to get an idea of her surroundings.
Perfect.
So that's 4 degrees of success.
Think so. It's kind of the thing is it adds in the additional from the characters.
Oh, that's not from the fellowship. That's from the 1001 census mutation. When a
okay.
character passes an awareness skill test, double the number of degrees of success.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. That
So
would
she
be
had
4.
10 earlier.
All right. Well, so Johanna, you start to see more of the picture in front of you, so to speak, as you get closer through. And it
Right,
appears that half of the defenses have already fallen, and there's a brutal melee going on in the middle there, on that left flank.
Mm.
There's Dark Eldar. You recognize someone as well. Let me check her name first.
Is it Hilda?
Lei Zakiri, the succubus who leads the ship, and your boy Orotari, the Trueborn, the dude from California who's a fucking
The
dark
dude
Oh,
bro
that
Dark
guy.
Eldar.
Yes. He is having the time of his life meleeing the fuck out of these guardsmen. Like, his sword is just, red with blood. And he's having the time of his life, it seems. He is indulged in the drugs, so, yeah. You also notice, as you get closer, that, let me just have a reveal. That some of the people are getting dragged away by squads of warriors with nets and stuff around them. It seems to be a bit of a smash and grab they're doing.
Oh, out of curiosity, Stu.
Yes.
I believe this is some kind of like a tarantula turret or something.
That you can ID is it's an automated turret of some description.
Is it currently firing at the Dark Eldar?
It is, yes. Its accuracy is a little bit questionable, but it is keeping some of them suppressed in the woods. So,
Would it be possible to try and hack into it remotely using security?
do you have a tool that could do that feasibly?
Let me have a look.
Do you have a combi tool?
I've got one. So we want to just drive around the back and fill that gap in the lines? That would be my current suggestion.
Sure. I would say, Han, you probably couldn't hack it unless you had some more specialist equipment. Skog probably could, because he has a new spheric connection. So, yeah.
I got all that shit.
Alright.
Almost like I spec'd into this and barely ever use any of it.
So are you gonna... We just move the tree again.
Stealth tree.
Yes. I presume you just kind of walk in here and they're like, guys, we've come to help you out, and all that shit.
Yeah, I come in dragging like a dead Dark Eldar behind me
Okay, yeah, for proof.
to look extra edgy.
Here's what I made earlier.
Yep. You can disembark and decide if you want to join the fray
Oh,
or not.
shit. I know what I'm gonna do. I'll just sort of tell the others, you do as you must, I shall aid the battle line.
Right.
Have fun.
See you.
Alright. Are you, the rest of you just kind of chilling out and watching from afar?
So, I have an idea.
No. We're just being a bit slower.
Yeah. Oh, quick question, Stu. Are we already on initiative or just...
Not at the minute, no.
Alright, good. In that case, Exodus will go to the, what he presumes to be like civilians.
Yep.
Are they armed?
They are mostly armed with rudimentary firearms, like old bolt actions, shotguns, some melee weapons, farming tools, really
Nice.
basic shit. Like
Militia then, gotcha.
Yeah. They look very nervous at fighting Drakari.
I'm gonna use Inspire Wrath on them.
Okay.
I'm gonna rally them.
Alright.
I'm gonna do like
Rally
my edgy
squad.
speech while holding aloft a dead
You're
Dark
going to
Eldar.
send these men to their death. Hell yeah.
And I will basically try to rouse them to just charge the enemy.
Yep.
Don't do
I
the
will-
Darkwad speech.
I will tell them of Sanguinius at the Eternity Gate. And
It's so edgy.
yes.
Yeah, no, you
And-
can tell them about that.
Yeah, and I will basically point specifically in this direction.
Yep.
Essentially trying to corral them to go into this line of fire.
Okay. Make a command test, I guess.
Alright, any bonuses?
Plus 20.
Alright.
Let's go.
Bruh, okay, yeah, they are
Yes.
so inspired by Imperial fervor They yell, "For the Emperor!" and they start charging over the sandbags. And they don't even really shoot much. They just go in for a melee charge. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Right.
Then they die.
Now it's time to do a bit of 40k rules to resolve this. So they do.
Oh yeah.
They do an assault. Give me a minute. 4d6. We'll call that 3 hits.
Johanna shall be watching all of this from the
2 of them drop dead as the gun from this, as they walk into the line of fire from that gun. Overwatch, 3d6. This isn't... Fuck it, they all hit.
And this was your plan?
Yes.
3
Why
more
are we
of
getting
them
the civvies killed?
drop as the Dark Eldar Splinter Cannon opens up on them as they charge in with Overwatch.
Sometimes you have to
they
cause a
might
bit of a
win.
ruckus.
They might win.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
getting them to charge through their own gunfire. Like, that's literally the Captain Zap Brannigan school of how to do this.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Exactly.
Then wave after wave of my own men at them until they reach their kill limits and shut down.
Okay, 3 hit. This is them firing pistols into the thing. Ooh. They kill 1 Dark Eldar warrior with their combined gunfire.
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck, that's impressive.
Yes.
Not really, given how many of them there are. Dark Eldar aren't exactly armored.
I'm still gonna call it impressive
Alright.
because they have pitchforks.
Yeah, they're like untrained militia, so it's just like, yeah. Okay, melee. The Dark Eldar go first, higher initiative. Technically in your 40k, the Charger goes first, but whatever the fuck, that's weird. Okay, 46. I can't remember if Dark Eldar get 2 attacks or not, basic.
It depends what they're armed with.
Rifles.
Sergeant will get at least 2. If they're armed with a pistol and a melee weapon, it's at least 2.
Yeah, I'll call it
Because-
5. They hit humans on 3s. Jesus, that was actually kind of appalling. They kill 2 more. And now all these guys, let's see how many there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Just being violently beaten to death by a mob.
No. So that's 4 hits. Okay. Bruh. They club another one to death in melee.
Awesome.
And that'll be that round of combat, as they're just now locked in a big melee bash. It is just WWE. Alright, what are you guys up to while that's going on?
I wonder if Johanna is thinking about whether or not she should use powerful telepathy to tell the Eldar over here to pull the fuck out.
Interesting.
I could probably convince them.
Should we be just rolling initiative at this point?
If you want to, yeah.
Mainly is the
That's probably for the best right
Initiative
now.
purposes.
Because you're not actively in combat, but I guess if you want a sequence for what you're doing, sure.
Yeah, it can be like a soft initiative.
Yeah.
There.
I should have had some battle sounds playing, but whatever.
Dun, 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 dun,
Da,
dun.
da, 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 da. Oh, I should get the Star Trek combat
Let's get
sounds.
that. Where is Ursula? Where is Jane?
I have to roll
She can
twice
share
and
your
take the
initiative
better.
if you like, it's up to you. So.
I have to roll twice and take better.
Ooh.
No character was found for selected. What?
What? What, man? Okay,
Yeah,
let me move you. So
What's
you're...
wrong with my token, bro?
Oh,
It's from my sheet.
by the way, all of you get a +1 to initiative from Exodus because he
We'll
has
all
some
get a
combat
+1.
formation.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that token? Hold on.
I have now selected it. I am going to roll initiative. No, it still doesn't work.
Yeah, it's weird. Let me add it again. Hold on.
It's
No, I
like a
can
custom
select.
initiative.
Oh, there you go. That should work for you. There you go.
All right, now I need to roll twice and take the better result. I rolled the exact same thing. Wonderful.
Sending. I'll also add this boy. There you go.
The fog of war.
The fog of war, yes. It represents everything else. Right. Ursula, what do you want to do now that this shit has gone weird?
How tight are we doing movement still?
Well, here's the thing. In this game, you can move very precisely, or you can literally just run fucking like 30 meters or something crazy in a turn if you want.
Oh yeah, I just wondering, are we doing it as the more sort of, so we're taking it in turns initiative, or are we doing it as in a combat initiative?
Just take in turns what you're doing, roughly,
Alright,
basically.
I'm going to trundle over with Jane in tow, so I'm just going to move in now because acting as a secondary to this other tech marine, tech priesty person, and say hi, and then not exactly roll a bluff check yet, we'll see how well it goes.
Do you use a new spheric link, or do you do it in flesh speak?
I'm going to use Flesh Speak because I don't have a new spheric link that I'm aware of.
I think technically you do, but
I probably do.
it depends if you want to activate it or not.
I don't necessarily have one that's going to work nicely with theirs.
Yeah, they might detect that you're a bit unclean, yeah, so to speak.
Yes, because I'm a heretic.
Okay. Yeah, she just acknowledges your presence, with a bit of binary speak and flesh speak, so to speak.
Howdy, sit rep. Dark Eldar, yes?
Yep, affirmative.
Right. Armsman, if you wish to go and join the Imperials, you are welcome to. I shall,
What are you telling
deploy
Jane
on her turn to go and sit behind the sandbags and go brr.
Yep, you can do that. There you
Yep.
go. Right. Anything else you want to do this round?
Nope.
Nothing particular? Okie doke.
No, I'm just gonna hold ground because I'm not gonna fire through friendlies, and I also don't have any ranged weapons, particularly myself. So.
Right. Okay. Gren.
Oh, cool. Well, as a free action, I guess I will cast. I will cast Thought Sending.
Nice. Okay.
And I will target this guy over here.
Okay. Yeah. What do you want to say?
I'm just going to well, that'll probably be the action to actually try and convince him to pull out.
Convinced to pull. Okay.
Hey, who knows?
Yeah. I believe it's just literally you just say the thing. There isn't even a test, from what I remember with Thought Sending.
Thought Sending does have a test to it, but you have a power modifier plus 40.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can just talk to him. He seems a little taken aback that he's just suddenly hearing a voice in his head, but then you kind of hear his thoughts and response. And he's like, "Dude, Johanna, how's it going, babe?" He just and he keeps fighting as he's thinking this.
She has him think back.
I'm like super good. How are you?
Fucking amazing, babe. I'm killing all these dudes. Look at this shit. And he just cuts off a fucking arm of one of the guardsmen who's just screaming now as blood
Oh,
pours out.
that's
He's like,
really
"It's fucking
cool.
awesome."
That's really cool, but like, could you do us like a favor and just have a little more fun and then like leave?
What? Fucking pull out now?
Yeah.
Mm. He
You want me to do
kind
charm?
of resumes fighting and sort of just thinks this over. You get the sense. You seem to have gone through to him, surprisingly enough, despite his drug-fueled rage. So yeah.
Yeah. Guys, remember we were just gonna like, do a thing. I don't remember all the details, but we're gonna do a thing, and we kind of want you to leave, cause, we were kind of clear to, like. Actually, you'd enjoy that, so I'm gonna say that. But yeah, could you leave?
Yeah, he doesn't respond for now, but you get the sense that he's processing what you're saying while fighting. So.
Sure.
And on fucking drugs.
But aside from that, the psyker does what a good psyker does and does nothing.
Okay. Very well. The lad here is still protecting you, so it's all good.
Yeah. I
Okay.
very much appreciate it.
Justinius Titanicus, or where the fuck it is.
Yes. Justinius Titius. Right.
Justinius Titanicus.
I would like to, use my booming voice.
Yes.
Actually, no. Could I see if I can connect to the Vox of the Guardsmen?
Yes, you can
Vox
do
frequency.
that. They have regular Imperial frequencies, it seems.
Excellent. I'll try and Vox over to this, what appears to be a sergeant,
Yep.
and sort of Vox over. This is Justinius of the Mentors chapter. Where is your commanding officer?
He's like, receiving. Civilian commanders inside the building behind you, sir. Admech are on this building over here. I'll just reveal it for you as well. You see, but my own commanding officer is deceased, sir, I'm sorry to say.
Who's in charge?
I'm not so sure, sir. And he just starts firing his pistol as he sees more Eldar trying to, clock them. He's like, "I'll update you when I know, sir."
Very well. The Emperor protects.
All right.
I will then switch frequencies and relay this to Ursula. And I presume Johanna as well. I'm not sure if she has a Vox.
I think Johan has a microbead, yeah?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, actually, Stu, could I do the edgy Allspec scan to see how many people are inside each building?
Yes, you can.
Because
Which building?
my fancy Allspecs can just ignore materials.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Which building do you want?
Hell yeah.
I'll go for the civilian building first. See what's in there.
Okie doke. You run your Auspex over the building and you spot at least, let me see, 6, 7, 8, 10 to 15 life signs inside.
Could I try the Admech building as well? After
Yep. The Admech one's a little bit trickier because the life signs signatures are a bit funny and a bit blurbed by interference and weird materials that seem to be inside, but you detect there's probably at least 4 or 5 inside there, you'd estimate.
Alright.
Unless
In that case, we'll try to go over to that building.
Yeah, you can. I think you've got
See.
enough movement to dash over there.
Yeah, I can run over there.
I'll convert the measurements for this one as well. This is a very old map,
Yep.
so...
Yeah, I'm just looking at the squares, which gives
Yep.
enough of an indication.
Alright, it should work now. There you go.
Alright,
I think we'll do that the next round.
very well.
Alright, Jane, you've taken cover on the sandbags. Does she want to open up with her gun at all, or just
I
kind of...
do not have a clean line of sight, so I'm going to shuffle this way.
Okie doke.
And wait for a clear line of sight. But by being a, Adeptus Mechanicus looking person with a big ass gun is probably surely to bolster the morale of the militia in front of me.
Yes, indeed.
That's the intention, anyway.
Make a command or charm check if you wish to buff morale some more. Yay! Okay. Yeah, they seem a little bit happier at your presence. Or at least the sergeant is. Everyone else seems dead. So. Or wounded, possibly. It's hard to tell. So. Right. The mists do their thing. Ursula, would you like to do anything?
Yeah. So, are those Dark Eldar looking like they're going to back up, or are they stuck into that combat for the long haul?
Their combat is pretty vicious, it seems. There's a lot of screaming, clattering, blood flying everywhere. It seems that, what's her name? Zachary has joined the fight, and she is just a blur of motion with her two swords. In fact, as you watch, 3 guys just drop as she just carves through them with her blades, dancing between them.
Alright. Good news. Fly Leroy and let's split the me of war, I guess. I'm going to do a charge.
Nice.
And start yeeting people.
Okie doke.
So, hit. It's a melee weapon, so I guess it's a no aim. I think that might be slightly bugged.
Melee weapon.
Roll it as a no aim, because it's a melee weapon.
Are you charging her?
Yes.
Okie doke.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping I can
should just be
batter
a
her
charge.
into
That's
submission,
only.
so she might leave.
Okie doke. Yeah, make a charge test.
Oh!
Bruh.
It's a pass, but it's only just.
Okay, she's gonna do a bit of showmanship. She kind of recognizes what you're doing and parries you.
Ooh, that's the kind of parry where she's kind of just like put up a sign saying "lol no" and gone for lunch.
Yes.
She did roll a 10.
She gives you a sly smile as she parries you and kind of is like, play along, human. This is fun.
I'm gonna flash my fangs at her.
Yeah. Alright. I guess that's your turn.
Yep.
Johanna.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not really. There's not really that much for me to do.
Well, alright.
Other than just like, I guess one thing she could do is just continue to send out like messages to the Dark Eldar to pull out.
Sure.
Yeah, she could continue to do that. Use the thought sending to just like continue the sentiment of it's not like we're going to stop you from doing that, from fighting as much as you want really, but it would be appreciated if you just pull out. We don't really want to kill you.
Yep. Okri responds and is just kind of like, I hear you. We'll be moving out soon, hun. He seems to cool off a little bit.
Feel free to take a few trophies on your way. I don't really care for these people either.
Absolutely. There we go. Anything else you want to do this round?
I continue to tell this guy how safe I feel around him.
Okay, he seems to appreciate this, but he's also on edge and kind of just watching with his gun.
Mm-hmm.
Just...
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. Okay. Justinius.
Before I open the door, I will fire my bolt gun twice, like roughly behind me, just so it sounds like I'm doing something.
Okay.
And then I go in.
Okay.
True alpha legionnaire.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just completely leading into it. It's great.
Okay, you walk in, and there is a buzz of activity as AdMech people like frantically scramble with computers and various pieces of tech and cargo. They all kind of snap to attention as they see you. And these guys kind of walk forward a little bit. And the Magos here is like, identify yourself, Astartes.
Justinius Teteos, the Mentos chapter.
One moment. And he kind of just, there's like a few seconds of pausing. He says, identity confirmed. Greetings to you. From the Adeptus of Mars. And just like, what is the situation?
Dire Magos. Positions are being overrun.
I see.
Position untenable.
Very well. We shall
What is your sitrep?
try to disable any holy machines so they don't fall into Xenos hands and join the fight. They kind of start to, walk forward towards you.
Yes.
Anything else?
Worry
want
not.
to do?
I'll just sort of go, worry not, Magos, I can help in dispatching machinery.
Very good. Okay. Yeah, if you want to sneak in there and have a look around, you can
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'll just tell the Magos, like, oh, best of luck, oh shit, Stu, can I give the Magos an inspiring speech about, like, the shared history of, like, the Mentos chapter and the Mechanicus?
Yes. you
Basically rouse him to just go into the fray as well.
can- Okie doke, yeah. Yep.
Alright.
Whatever fell there.
Right, with the ferocity of our ancestors, the machine spirit calls.
Because the Mentos chapter is actually one of the few chapters that's very trusted by the Mechanicus.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. He just says, your words are appreciated, Astartes. We shall go in. He has a bit more of a spring in his step, but it doesn't exactly make him charge in. Like, he just kind of slowly examines everything.
And I'm closing the door.
Okay, yep. I'll leave that for now. Jane, are you still overwatching?
Yeah, if the target presents itself, I will go Burt. But until it does, I'm not gonna fire through friendlies. 'Cause
Yeah.
that would be rude.
Couple more civvies get killed in this melee. One of the Dark Eldar screams as he's injured by a pitchfork.
Shad cities.
And they finally start to begin to withdraw, it seems. The succubus is also going to disengage from you, Skog, but is going to leave you a parting gift.
Gonna stab me in the face, isn't she?
Let me see.
Don't die.
Would you like to parry or dodge?
That's a very good question. What do I have more points in? I have one whole point in dodge, and no points in parry. Dodge it is!
You know you're in for a treat when the weapon's called Agonizer.
Yeah, 1 degree of success. So.
Well, you dodge one of the blows because she did a lightning attack on you.
Yeah.
What's your armor?
My armor is which bit of me?
The body.
9.
9, okay. Toughness?
7. So 16 DR per location. And it's actually all locations.
Okay. In that case, let's see.
So, because of our pen 6, that's 10.
I
isn't it?
forgot how
So you
high
suffer
my
4
stats-
wounds, actually, yeah.
Damn! Still having 4 wounds for that. But
Yep. You also make a toughness
Alright.
test.
toughness test.
Yes.
This one should be fairly easy. Any
It's a
modifier
regular
or just-
toughness. Okay.
What did I roll?
You're shocked for a round. There you go. As lightning courses through you. So.
Oh, the cringe! It's got me.
The cringe, and she's like, until the next
I
time,
have
human.
a toughness of 50 with a natural toughness of 2.
Yep.
That's just rude.
There you go. And the Dark Eldar begin to flee into the jungle. The militia try and fire off a few pistol rounds and such at them, but not much is gained by this. They're quite fast. Would you like to do anything before they flee? Your arm's a bit tingly and there's some blood as you've got cut. Or your
Well,
body, I should say, actually got hit there.
If I'm basically stunned for a round, Ursula's not going to do out.
Alright, yeah, you're just a bit dazed. Like, what the fuck? Fair enough. Johanna, what do you want to do, if anything?
Just gonna confirm that. Just gonna confirm with the elder that they are moving out. And wish them a good day.
Yep, they acknowledge your thoughts and is like, till the next time.
See you then.
Yep. Okie doke. Okay, Han, what do you want to do in this room?
Time to kill their leaders.
Right, so this guy seems to be just a regular engine seer, right?
Yes, he's a very junior engine seer.
Yeah. Alright. And as for these cogitators,
Yeah.
do they seem like they might contain any useful information?
That one does. It seems like some kind of information terminal or control terminal of some kind, yeah.
Alright. Just sort of go, worry not, young engine seer. I have plenty of centuries in the Death Watch. I know how to handle data.
Okay.
Sort of like bolts over. I'm going to connect it to my data slate, and then I'm going to copy over the data.
Okie
And I'm
doke.
going to tell him to keep his distance.
Make
It's an inquisitorial matter.
a deceive check at +10.
Yes.
He seems a little sus at what you're doing.
Sort of go, there you go.
Ooh, okay. He kind of looks at you for a minute and then just kind of slowly walks away and is like, acknowledged. And just resumes doing something else.
As I'm doing this, I'm making it look like I'm deleting things as well, you know?
You delete occasional bullshit.
I'm deleting, and eventually, like, deleting System 32 or something.
Okay.
While, like, backing everything up.
Yep. Are you looking for anything specific, or are you just grabbing all the juicy
I'm
bits that you can?
just grabbing everything and just looking at it later on.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okie doke. Jane, you can shoot them now.
Yeah, I was just going to take a step to this side so I'm clear.
Yep.
And spray, sort of, not intending to hit anything, but, you know, putting in the effort.
Roger that.
It's going to be a standard range.
Yep.
Fuck it. Oh, for fuck's sake, how many modifiers does this have to click? I dump a load of rounds down range, but nothing's
Yeah.
going to hit.
No, that's fair. Okay. And with that, the Dark Eldar disappear into the darkness of the jungle. And I shall... There you go. Alright. Now you've got to pick up the pieces and see what's left.
Right, Medicaid checks. Medicaid checks for everybody.
Yeah, but you can just make an extended Medicaid test to treat who needs treating.
I'm just going to roll it flat, apply your modifiers too.
Yeah. You managed to save the lives of some of the colonists and guardsmen. There we go. Let me just pick up some of these survivors.
Oh shit!
So
I'll just give them like after they've returned. I'll just give them the speech of like, "See, guys, you did it. I'm proud of you."
They genuinely
Yeah,
seem
protect.
pleased. They genuinely seem pleased with themselves. Weirdly enough, even though like how many survives? There's 7 left out of like 30. So
At this point, Johanna will move up as well.
yes. There you go.
You
Okay.
are all victorious this day because faith was your armor and contempt was your shield.
They seem lapping this up. Even
Oh,
the
yeah.
guardsmen seem rather enthused by all this. Right. I guess you need to talk to someone in charge, maybe, which is a bit up in the air because the highest ranking military dude is him. And this is the
Oh.
highest ranking admech dude.
Could I have a look at who's inside of this building, the civilians? Because there might be some leadership there.
Yes. I will reveal that. There we go. There are some people cowering behind bunkers and stuff.
Oh shit! I'll do the edgy thing of like I open the door, I throw the corpse of a Dark Eldar inside, and then waltz in.
Say, the day is ours, we have won! Yeah,
We've won! We
there
got
you
him!
go.
Yes.
They all cheer loudly, there was much rejoicing. Okay, and they start to emerge with tears in their eyes and all that shit. And praising the Emperor for his benevolence. There we go, and these guys clap you on the shoulder and all that stuff, like
Oh, yeah.
because you're in Astartes and all that.
Hmm.
These guys
Might
are
I-
like edgy scouts, is what they seem look like to you.
Oh shit! Nice. They look cool. Might I ask who among you is in charge or highest ranking?
Sure. This lady steps forward, like kind of a middle-aged lady, and is like, let's give her a name. What would be a cool name? You guys pick the name.
Oh shit!
All I can
Amari?
think of is the ones that Yahtzee has from his various short stories that they make up while playing, I think it was Dark Souls.
Yes.
I can think
I don't
of
know.
Doris Prendergast.
Amaria?
Ilaria, that'll work, yes. She's like, Administrator Ilaria at your service, noble Astartes. I am acting administrator of this colony now, I suppose. We want to thank you and your compatriots for your assistance in this matter.
The Emperor protects.
He does
do
indeed,
we.
certainly. Right, we have much work to do. And she kind of just comes out with these Jaeger troops.
Yes.
She kind of seems upset at the destruction that's been laid waste to a good part of the colony, but kind of composes herself. And she walks up to Johanna and curtsies and is like, "Ah, I didn't know we were frequented by nobility. Pardon me, my lady."
Oh, don't mind me. I just tagged along with these people. My dad knows them.
I see. Is your father a rogue trader by any chance? Forgive me for being
Absolutely.
presumptuous, but I see. Do you? What dynasty does he hail from? You can make something up. It's fine. Like later on, but
Don't we know a rogue trader
Johanna. I mean, you're the one who's going to call upon the rogue trader. So you might be one of it. So you might overhear that and come to Johanna's rescue.
Steel, would I know the name of the dynasty that rogue
Yes,
traders from?
you would.
Right.
You can make it up because I don't know what the name will be. So.
It's House Cornelis.
Cornelis, that sounds cool. I like that.
I'll just make a note of it real quick.
Yes.
Which
Should have
Alright.
said House Carino from Doom. Oh
Well,
dear.
if John Exodus says House Cornelis, then Johanna will back that up by saying,
Yes, Johanna. House Cornelis.
A pleasure, my lady. Truly a pleasure, and we humbly thank the Cornelius dynasty for their assistance this day. Is there anything we can do to show our gratitude to you all this day?
Well, you
she looks around a bit.
seem to be a bit light on, like, men and, like, leadership and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And to be honest, my daddy has been looking for like a place to maybe like sit down occasionally and stuff like that.
Ah, I see. You wish to make this a fiefdom of the Cornelius dynasty? Is that your request?
Johanna looks over her shoulder towards the towards Mr. Man.
That would be correct.
Mm-hmm.
I see. We were formally established as a independent world of the Imperium, but given the circumstances, we could certainly use the backing of a sponsor, so we will happily swear loyalty and fiefdom to the Cornelius dynasty. Praise the Emperor.
Yeah. What you said?
The Emperor protects.
Alright. Skog, did you want to do anything while this politicking and shiz goes down?
I'm gonna just continue offering Medicaid to people and keeping out of the way so people don't notice that I'm just cosplaying.
Sorry.
You do get funny looks from that Magos and the other priest, but they seem to have given you a blind eye for now in recognition of, you helping the colony and all that. And they start repairing the machines and stuff.
Yeah,
This
I will join in with that once the humans are fixed.
This priest is going to go back to this cogitator of the harmless on and look at it. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. So. Alright. Is there anything you guys want to do, or do you think we should wrap this up and have you come back to the ship?
I think this is a convenient point to stop.
Yeah,
Sure.
well, that way you can discuss what you want to do if you want to say more to these people off screen and stuff. Do things like that. So,
I think I'm just gonna. I think Johanna will have to come back and talk to the overseers of her cult so that they can be informed on how to integrate with the community.
they're free to mingle, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke.
After all, I have nothing against slowly corrupting this entire colony.
Mm. That's probably the best way to do it, honestly,
Yep.
if you are going to do it. So,
Slow and steady wins the race.
yeah. Because any weird cultural things that they questioned, you can just say it's part of the culture of the Cornelius dynasty.
Johanna may be dumb, but she understands that being patient can get you things.
Also, one angle we can definitely play is the fact that rogue trader colonies and, rogue trader holdings generally get a lot more freedom
Yes.
and leeway, especially.
We should probably also inform the rogue trader that
Hi, I'm Johanna. I'll be pretending to be your daughter.
Bro. I've just thought rogue traders are basically libertarians of the Imperium.
They kind of are, yeah.
So that works. Right. Well, I think we'll leave it there for tonight. So thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Any final words from our lovely players? All three of them tonight.
No no plan survives contact with the enemy or your own team.
Yeah.
But as always, the Emperor protects.
As far as I'm concerned, we did exactly what we had in mind. Just, different from how we planned it.
Fair enough.